Do you ever stare into your pantry at 6 p.m. on a busy Thursday night and wonder, what can I make for dinner out of these random ingredients? Trust me, I've been there, and it used to be a nightly occurrence. My name's Tiffany, and I help busy millennials stress less in their kitchen, get dinner on the table faster so they have more time to enjoy life as they choose. If that is something that you need right now, be sure to check out my link in the description below. Follow me on social media for daily tips, tricks, recipes, and inspiration. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button because I'm dropping videos like this all the time, and I would hate for you to miss out on the next tip or trick shared right here inside my tasting room. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss 5 pantry staples that can turn what's for dinner into a quick, easy, delicious meal that just might become your new family favorite. But that's not all. I also have a super simple strategy that's going to help you tantalize your taste buds with the perfect wine pairing to go along with those new recipes that you discover. So let's get started. Now, the first pantry staple is to have canned or dried beans. One of my go-tos is canned chickpeas or garbanzo beans, as well as dried black beans. Those are 2 that I always have on hand because they are packed with protein and fiber, and they are super versatile. When it comes to canned chickpeas, you can mash them up for some veggie tacos. You can dry them out in your air fryer for a crispy snack. Throw in the food processor for a delicious dip, such as hummus, or just simply add to your soups and stews. And the same goes with those black beans. Now, a benefit to adding the dried beans instead of canned is that you get to be in more control. Those dried beans have less preservatives than in the can, but both of them are going to be shelf stable. The dried beans are going to save you money because you are going to end up with even more beans in that process when you rehydrate them on your own. But when using the canned beans, if you rinse them out a couple times, not only is that going to help with the preservatives, decrease a little bit of that sodium that's in there, but it's also going to improve the flavor of the beans themselves. So, little pro tip for you. Now, before we jump into the next pantry staple, I want to hear from you. What is your ride or die pantry staple that is a must-have in your kitchen? Let us know in the comments. Now, as I shared, my go-to must-have is dried black beans. We use them in pretty much anything and everything. Whether it is soups and stews or adding to tacos, a quick bean and rice side dish, they are so versatile and only takes about 26 minutes in my pressure cooker for those to get rehydrated. So it is super quick, super easy, plus it saves me money, which is always a win. Now, our pantry staple number 2 is canned tomatoes. Now, we do a lot of canning at home, so this is a jar of our own stewed tomatoes using those fresh tomatoes from the garden and our CSA. But your regular canned goods section have so many tomato options at your grocery store, and that is just as good. Now, benefit to having those canned tomatoes is you can have an instant flavor booster for your meal. And again, just like the canned beans, they are super versatile. So you can simmer those tomatoes down with chili for a nice veggie flavor boost. You could crush them up a little bit, add some Italian seasoning for a quick pizza sauce or pasta sauce, or you can add them to your soups and stews for a veggie boost and a flavor boost. Super versatile. Number 3 pantry staple is canned pasta, rice, and grains. One of our go-tos is having couscous on hand because, see here, ready in 5 minutes. So this is perfect for a side dish or a grain bowl, and it is ready to go in just those 5 minutes. Whether it is a busy weeknight that we need dinner done fast or a quick lunch during the week, we have got that ready to go thanks to that box of couscous. Now, when it comes to pasta, rice, and your other whole grains, they are an instant meal in a box, which is perfect for those busy nights. And it's pretty affordable too, especially when you stock up on those pastas when they're on sale. Think a box of pasta and a jarred sauce or those jarred tomatoes, and you have got an instant dinner ready to go. You can add some seasonings for a flavor boost, add a side salad. It's well balanced. You're all set. You could also grab some rice or couscous, add some protein, add some veggies, and you have got that grain bowl ready to go in minutes. Dinner done fast so that way you can enjoy your evenings again and take that control back over your schedule. Life is too short to be spending it all in the kitchen. Now, before we jump into the last two pantry staples, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping videos like this all the time, and I would hate for you to miss out on the next tip or trick shared right here inside my tasting room that is going to help you get dinner done fast. Now, number 4 is having seasoning blends. Yes, garlic powder and onion powder, salt and pepper are all great to have in hand, but what if you could have just one seasoning that would take care of the flavor instead of having to grab for 5 or 6? When you use seasoning blends, it means instant flavor without having to waste that time hunting down those 5 seasonings that you're trying to find, but of course they didn't get put away where they were supposed to in your pantry the last time they got used. So instead, go for some seasoning blends. One of my favorites is this rosemary herb to add some a delicious flavor to roasted veggies, grilled pork, grilled chicken, or even roasted seafood. Delicious. I use that one on just about everything. Now, another great blend is crushed peppercorn and garlic. This one goes really well with steak and other red meats, but also adds a great peppery garlic flavor to your roasted veggies. And my last absolute favorite, everything bagel. This goes on everything from avocado toast to yogurt and berries to shrimp with broccoli. So versatile. This everything bagel can go on literally everything. Now, the other fun thing with seasoning blends is that it can help you create your meal plan in minutes by inspiring those theme nights. If you have a Southwest seasoning, that is perfect for Mexican Monday or Taco Tuesday to spice up your tacos, fajitas, burrito bowls, or taco salad. For a fun Italian night, you can use the rosemary herb or an Italian seasoning. And with some Asian blends, you can implement a new travel Thursday. So much fun. Now, little pro tip, keep at least 2 to 3 of those seasoning blends on hand at all times so that way you can stop wasting time and be able to grab that seasoning in a split second to add that flavor boost to your meal. And the last pantry item is canned chicken, tuna, or salmon. The little pouches are also a great option. These are going to help you grab protein fast, whether it is for that busy weeknight dinner or you need a grab and go lunch. That's where the pouches come in handy because they usually have everything already in them. So it's just a matter of adding your bread, tortilla, or some crackers to go along with that pouch of chicken or seafood. It's also, they're super shelf-stable and versatile. Whether you're wanting to turn into a sandwich, a wrap, add to your salads, soup, stews, chilies, you name it. Perfect to have on hand. You can take the canned chicken or tuna, toss with some pasta salad for a quick, delicious meal, or top off your lettuce salad or your grain bowl for that protein boost. and you have got dinner done in minutes. Now, I recommend keeping those cans on hand, not just for those busy weeknights, but also those grab and go lunches when you need something quick and packed with protein. So with these beans, pasta, rice, veggies, and seasonings, you can get dinner done fast and have more time to enjoy life as you choose. Let's keep this momentum going by creating a fun wine pairing to tantalize your taste buds with those new recipes that you are going to be discovering. Number one, as a general rule, red goes with red and white goes with white. So typically, red wine is going to go best with your red tomato-based pastas and your red meat, while white wine is typically going to go best with your white meats and those cheesy Alfredo garlic pasta sauces. But that is not always the case. And that leads us to tip number 2, which is to consider those sides and seasonings. When it comes to the sides and seasonings, they're even more important than the main course when it comes to wine pairing. For example, say you're cooking up a black garlic steak and potato skillet. Normally with steak, you would think of a red wine, but because of the black garlic having sweet flavors and going with those potatoes and a sour cream or Greek yogurt-based sauce, a white wine is going to go better at bringing the entire meal together. And number 3, sweet likes heat. So for those of you that enjoy spicy dishes, a sweet wine is going to actually counteract and decrease that spice a little bit. So even those of you that do not like spicy foods, when you add a sweet wine, you might just enjoy that spicy dish because it's not going to be as spicy. And trust me, you're going to notice flavors in that dish that you didn't notice before because they were hidden by the spice. Now, if you're ready to add even more fun to your meal plan and those wine pairings, be sure to download your free guide in the description below and follow me on social media for more.